gets decent yardage on that return. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Moves out of the pocket.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The sack on first down. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They're going to throw it on third and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover for those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Hawkins. Rotates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Sooners pick up enough for a 1st down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Wideouts now clustered. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a 1st down.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Moulton. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. A play action, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They finish off the scoring drive.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Now they get set to kick it away. Set to kick this one. Inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. something together in this drive. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Breaks into open space. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Caught quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Ball handed off. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
And the Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. A direct snap. And the defense brings him down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nolan. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for some space. It's Soto. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return is brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Hawkins. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone deep. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All he had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's White. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On the run, it's Soto. They'll tackle him at the 27. Do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Sooners offense is back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring it down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And they'll use the ground game here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Touchdown, Georgia. A huge defensive score.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it at the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Past the 25. Breaks free with room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Dogs. The defense produces 6 points. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Now, let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. Threw a pick-6 in the last possession. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. The sure hands. It's Wheeler. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain today.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They bring them down, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Sooners will try to keep this drive moving. Running back with the football. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Quick throw to his receiver. He's wide open. Look out. Tackled right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Makes the ground on the move. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Where the defense is holding on for dear life. They've got a lead. It's late in the game. Just trying to keep this offense out of the end zone.
here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the 1st down and more. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Gets into space at the 50. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. He gets loose. He's past the marker and still going. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. Bringing pressure. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. Change of direction. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Offense facing second and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a third stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to fourth and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Grinding away on the ground. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense all over that running play. They stop about the 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. On the move now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense wraps him up. Now they got to hustle to the line and get set. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. This might be for the ball game. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Georgia.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game.